Well, hello, this is Alicia with the Struggle Budget. This is going to be a weird little combo video. I'm glad you're here with me today. I am going to do a holiday binder envelope stuffing because I'm a lot behind. These were from challenges that I finished in November, all except this one. I did finish this one in December, but it was $125 and I don't want to wait until January to stuff it, so I'm going to stuff that one today. So this is part of my savings challenges that I saved for November. So I never did an official savings challenge reallocation video. I can still do that, but this is the big portion of what I finished in November. And I have to get it in there in order to do my unstuffing next. Because I did buy a few things for Christmas and I didn't have enough money in my envelope. So I am going to count these up and stuff this in there and see how much I actually did save this time. I don't even know how much these added up to because not all of them had an amount. So I'm going to start counting and see what we come up with. And then I'm going to do the Snowball, the Snowball budget, no, the Snowball debt. They're not really debt. The only debt I still have is my house payment. That's really the only debt I have. I paid off my car last year and that's my debt. Oh, and a hospital bill, but I am doing that through my HSA monthly. Since they don't charge me any interest, I'm paying it through my HSA. So that is a debt, but I almost forget about it because the money goes from directly out of my paycheck into the HSA and then I forget. And then the HSA is debited automatically by the hospital. So I forget about that one. So that one truly is there. And it'll be probably paid off in July or August, I think. But it's kind of an out of sight, out of mind, which I don't like in my little pea brain. I like to see and be reminded of the things that I have out there. But really, for now, it's just the house. This is all going to go into the holiday binder, and I haven't, like I said, counted it. And some of these don't have a total on them, so they're going to be a mystery. This was out of my Christmas box. Let's see. I'm going to put these back here. And I guess I will sort as I go. Does that sound like a plan? Or should I sort it and then count it? I don't know. Which is best? I don't know what I should do. So this is 100. I guess it doesn't truly matter, except that my binder will be off if I don't do it right. What do I do? What do I do? Do I count this or do I just put it all in here and then count it? I think I'm going to put it all in here and then count it because that one was a little $20 one, so that wasn't terrible. And this one is still in the binder that it comes from. I'm going to have a lot of ones in here. Some of these I condensed as I played. Some of these didn't get condensed. So I have probably a lot of ones. And like I said, since I really don't know, some of them don't have an amount on them. I don't know if I'm going to go through and count them. I don't think so. I think that'd be a huge waste of time at this point because money is money. Whatever's here is here. I'm not going to change it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So as I sort these, then I'll come back through and count them all, and I'll come back to you. Okay, here's my absolute favorite challenge. I love the Pirate Santa. Don't ask me why, but I love him. This was by Living Simple Studios, and she was kind enough to do me 2 little dashboards, so I have them in the front of my holiday binder now. So these, I could try to count them, but there's like, these all have numbers. That one doesn't have a number, but it's short. That one has a number. That one was 20. Okay, there's only one that I have to count. Let's see if I am anywhere close by. This was save 100. Close by, close to what it's supposed to be. This one was save 35. That's by the craft bin. This one was by Akilu's Designs. That was 100 also. This one was by Mischief Managed Budgets, and it says it was 70. And this one was by Hey K Budgets, and it was 65. This one was by Boy Mom Loves to Save, and it was 200. And this one was by Savvy Budgets, and it doesn't have an amount because they were in a mystery amount, so I'm going to add them individually. So I should have 708. This one was 125. This one was 20. And this one, I don't know. Let's see. So it's 25 plus 5 plus 30 plus 15. I just did those two together. Plus 20 plus 25 plus 20. Added those two and those two. $993. Let's see how close we get. Because if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm a ding-dong sometimes with numbers. 993. At the end, it is what it is. I'm not going to stress over it, but that's what these numbers say. So I have 100. So I have 993. I'm going to minus 100. Let's see if I can do it this way. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40. So 540 minus 540. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20. 220. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 05, 10, 15, 20, minus 120, 130. 1, 2, okay, these are sticky. 1, 2, 3. $394. So $81. And I know exactly where that $81 is from. It is from the one challenge that wasn't attached in here. It was just money, and it was from the magic binder. So 933 plus 81 is $1,014 that we are putting in to the Christmas binder, Christmas holiday binder. And I'm not going to stick it all in here because you could see that this is ridiculously full, because most of these envelopes are filled with ones from challenges. One, 2, 6, 0. 1, 2, 6, 0. Awesome. I need that because I'm still spending. Gotta buy some Christmas dinner, goodies like that. So this money, I think I'm going to leave that sit there because it's obviously not gonna fit. I might condense it. If I have some hundreds, I'll condense this down. Or I might put it back in the bank and use a placeholder. Which sounds like the smartest thing to do, doesn't it? Okay, now, on to my emergency fund Snowball binder. This money is from the 11/30 paycheck, so basically 12/1 to 12/15. That's what I use the money for. My garbage envelope is fully funded, so I have saved $36 for 1 month, even though it's billed quarterly. My cell phone I have fully funded, and it's extra than it was here because it has gone up since I started this binder. And that one is fully, oh, I forgot. So look, I made myself some fully funded slips. I like these. I think they're cool. Just because I like the colors and stuff. So I'm gonna put these in there so that I can easily see which ones are fully funded, which I kind of can, but there is some satisfaction to be had about putting fully funded slips in here and seeing them. I'm not sure why, but there is. We'll use this one. And this one was the cell phone. Come on, you want to go in? I know you do. Okay. And the internet is not yet fully funded, but I'm going to be adding $9. And this is a debt snowball binder, meaning I started each envelope in here, and this is for my month ahead. So I started each envelope in here using $3 a month. I know it's not a month, twice a month. I know it's a minuscule amount, but that's all I had left over to try to build this. And this is essentially an emergency binder for me. So I'm not in a huge hurry, but it's nice to actually start. Otherwise, I wasn't doing anything. So we are on the internet. So we took the $3 from the finished garbage and the $3 from the finished cell phone, and we added it to the $3 from the internet, and we have $9 that goes in this envelope. And this one we have $39, and everything else we should have $27, because I just caught up, or just finished the internet one. I think the last time I did the stuffing. So let's see if we do have the 39 I said, right? Yeah, so 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, am I $1 off because of my math? 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 39. Here's $1. Take it out of my Christmas holiday fund. I don't know how I do that. I must have been off on one of the other weeks because I just added 9, or maybe I just added 8. If I end up with an extra $1, I will know that I just added 8. So the rest of these should only have 27 in them. So that's 24, 5, 6, 7. So these should all be the same from here on out. This one is for electricity, 1, 2, 3. Man, these dollars are so wrinkly and crinkly and beat up. And I'm not going to count every envelope, just the first 2, because these should all be the same. And this one is water sewer. 1, 2, 3. Gas and tolls. 1, 2, 3. I had to go through and condense all the dollars at some point because this envelope was getting so big I couldn't close it. So I condensed it when we got to $20. Home insurance is 3. 1, 2, 3. I know that doesn't seem like much. It seems like I should move this binder to an A5 size from this A6 size because it doesn't hold as much when I'm using dollar bills. However, I'm hoping to bump this up to $5, so I'll have less dollar bills or actual bills. This is for car insurance after the new year. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So $3 for property tax. And $3 for the house note, the mortgage. $3 for grocery. 1, 2, 3. And $3 for COBRA. And I know a lot of people don't consider COBRA, which is medical insurance when you are off. Hey, look at, I need to switch this out. Medical insurance when you are paying for it yourself if you're out of work for some reason and you had a medical plan when you quit working. You can continue to pay for that plan. This is just giving me the option to do that because there are times, like I found out last year, that when you're out on disability and you're not working the minimum number of hours for the office to pay for your health plan, if they normally pay for any of your health plan. So when you're out of work on a disability, say it's a month and a half, say 6 weeks, because you needed surgery or something, they won't necessarily pay your premium. They could pay it out of the goodness of their heart, but they don't have to. So that would come back to you to pay it if you want to continue it. And if you're out because of a surgery, that's not the time that you want your medical insurance to lapse. So I have the Cobra envelope. And this is one extra one, so that is exactly what I did, was I only put 8 in the first one. And so I will put that back in my holiday money. And we are done with this one. And this is my daughter's senior binder. And we are getting close to wrapping things up in here. I just purchased her cap and gown. She didn't want a ring. She didn't want a jacket. Oh, she didn't want a jacket. She just decided that. And I saved $500. I just now realized she didn't want a jacket, she told me. So we paid, this is fully funded, her cap and gown, and I just today ordered her cap and gown, and that was only $107, and I saved $200. So when I do my unstuffing video, I'm going to put that in here, and then I'm going to have extra money, along with the extra money for the senior jacket of $500. We haven't ordered the announcements. Oh yeah, I wonder if that was the same company that I needed to order those from. I do need to order her some contacts, and this is fully funded. It got fully funded the last stuffing. And her birthday is not funded, and that would technically be the one we're going to fund with the extra today. So I am treating this like a debt snowball. Excuse me, and I'm putting $5 in each of the ones that I'm not currently funding. And it's been a little bit of a roller coaster because things have come due at odd times or when I wasn't expecting it, because I don't have any idea when these things are all going to be due. It's my only kid and my only senior, and I was in high school many years ago. So I don't have any idea or memory of it. So I'm going to start from the back, and I am going to stuff the envelopes that we are not currently working on with $5, hence the snowball part. Oopsie, I don't want to get upside down. So this is for her graduation party. I started this one late because I hadn't considered it. We're up to $55 in that one. And this is not the snowball, it doesn't follow the same snowball method as my emergency fund, my month ahead binder, because I didn't start these all at the same time. Because of how things have come due. Let's see, this is clothing for her, and this should have 76 in it. Should I count? I mean, these aren't such big numbers that it should truly matter, right? 20, 30, 30, yeah, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is right. I didn't count the party one. I'm not too concerned about it, but I'll do it because it's inconsistent, right? All right, so the party one, it's all 5s. You can see I started this one at the very end after I was like, hey, I should probably save for the party. And it's supposed to be 55. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. And let's see, so we did that $5, and this one is for a class ring. Now, I don't think she's wanting the class ring either. However, I may just change the title on this one to end of year art, art show. Her art class is a huge advanced class. Her whole classes are all huge advanced classes. They're not AP, they're one step above. They're IB, IBS in my case. They're IB, so International Baccalaureate, which I still don't really know what that means. And she has lots and lots of homework, and her projects are expensive. For example, this month I just paid $300 for her physics project. And I just forked over, I can't remember how much for an art project. And there were some teachers that she has that have been phenomenal. And I haven't met any of them because she's a senior, so she's doing everything herself. So I wanted to give them a Christmas card, so a couple of her teachers got a nice Christmas card. That came out of the school envelope, not the gift category. So this one is ring, which is probably going to be changed. So 100, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 214 in here. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I just am astounded at my record keeping. So 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 214. So it looks like perhaps I missed, or I put an extra 5 in here, which isn't the end of the world, since these are sinking funds. What was that one? That was for the ring slash end of year art show, because I don't think she wants a class ring now either, which is good for me, but I saved for it just in case. Prom dress. I'm going to add $5 to this because even though she is reusing a dress that she used last year for her band banquet, I just took it into the tailor because it needed to be fixed, and I am not a seamstress. So I took that in. It wasn't very expensive, but she wants to add some things to it, and I am sure she's going to want to buy something else to go with this dress. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Is that what I'm supposed to have? It is. Well, that's a bonus when it works out right. All right, so that is the prom dress and accessories, etc. So that should leave one more. Oh, and pictures. Now we're back to the pictures. We took the pictures. If you've heard any of my other videos on this, they're kind of crappy. So we don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe take some others. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $41, which is perfect. And then this one is birthday. And now I've been putting every month, I put $150 in this school slash band envelope because there's always expenses in this folder. And since she has started tutoring, those expenses have gone up. So I've had to start adding supplemental money to that envelope. Instead, what I had been doing, everything that was left over and the 150, so I'll just give you a visual. Here's the 150 I was putting in the band envelope. Everything else, which is the snowball from the remainder of these envelopes, was going into the envelope I was working on next, which in this case, did I say it was birthday? I think it was birthday, yeah. It's her birthday envelope. So all of this would have gone into her birthday envelope. Unfortunately, this month I had several $100s that I needed to pay for her projects and several $100s for the Christmas cards for her superstar teachers. So I'm not mad about that, but that's what this binder has allowed me to do, is to shift funds as necessary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 30 in here in her birthday envelope, because I am like really hopeful the expense of some of these projects is done. I do know that the Christmas expense is done, which is one that I was planning on. I knew it was there. It's just with all of these other projects that she has had, I didn't contemplate all of that, all the project cost. I didn't even know it was coming. Can you say blindsided? So I've had to get extra creative with this envelope, this binder this year, and it's worked phenomenally. So I'm still meeting the other items. So the cap and gown was fully funded. The jacket was fully funded if she wanted it. The pictures were fully funded by the time they needed it. The band fee was fully funded by the time she needed it. So now we're coming to the home stretch. We've got 6 months left of school, which seems like nothing, but they're out for the next 2 weeks after this week. I mean, it still seems like a long time, but it's nothing. It's a blink of an eye. So I'm gonna see if we have 164 in the birthday envelope. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. 164. So blink of an eye, the year will be gone. She will be graduated. I will be crying tears in my beer because I just don't know about that. So now, as I had the epiphany that I had at the beginning of this video, where I realized I need to reallocate her money. It's such a bad problem to have, right? So I am putting 260 of the money that I put in this envelope into her school and band envelope because of her tutor costs and her project costs. So you can see here, let's see, the tutor, no, that's tutor was once, well, I don't know what that says. Oh, tutor in physics was 177, teachers was 300, and then I guess I did not take out yet. Didn't I not take it out? Her Amazon project. So I have to take out her Amazon project, which is why this is beefed up. And I want to build it up a little bit for the tutors for the next couple of months, because the tutors are actually keeping her afloat in her statistics class. The teacher is teaching to the book and not very helpful in that particular class. So I've had to go outside the school and get additional help. On the other hand, the physics teacher, he comes in early, he stays late. If the students need anything, he's been there the last 2 Saturdays helping them with their projects. That guy is amazing. He's also like 68, 70, so he should be retired. I wouldn't work with the kids these days. So let's see if there's 560 in here. I have 1, 2, 3, 54, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. What did I say? 400? Yeah, 400, okay. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I have 560. And after I take out the cost from the art project, we'll be all good. And that is the end of this long-winded story. So now look at my problem. I have to put $500 somewhere. I sound so stupid. Plus, I only spent $107 on her cap and gown. She didn't want all of the other thingies. I did get her, I'm also dating myself on this one. I did get her a tassel for her car mirror. She may not use it, but I used mine for a long time. And that was the thing to do when I was in school. So I did get her an extra. So it was $107. So I have about $93 in this envelope to put somewhere. And the $500 from the jacket. And I am sure, I can guarantee you, it will be spent. So I can finish the birthday, because I was going to put about $500 in birthday. The reason I put so much in birthday is a lot of times she wants to go do things instead of gifts. And things are pricey these days. So if we go to the sushi and the movies, or sushi, and this is not with just her and I, this is her and a couple of friends or family. It's sushi, movie, game, like maybe the Smash Room. The Smash Room is fun, but it's expensive. If you don't know what a Smash Room is, you should probably look them up and see if you have one next to you. They're very therapeutic if you're of the violent nature. And, or what are they called? Escape rooms, she likes those. So anything different that we like to do. So it's not necessarily for a physical gift, but events are expensive also. So I can probably fully fund the birthday, because we're at 164. And then I can probably, once I have to buy her some contacts, I can probably beef this back up to 500 and leave it as fully funded. Now I have 2 fully funded slips left. I have one here that I got from Misfits of Budgeting. And then I left this one empty because I didn't have any more. So I will put this one in here because I like to see them, and it looks to me like I still need more. But I'll take some out, I guess. And then this is another that I had from the Misfits of Budgeting. And then this one is not fully funded, is it? Wait, yes, this is glasses and contacts, but it's got a lot of dollars in it, so I don't know if I can fit this one in there. I love these lightning ones with the butterflies. Don't ask me why. All right. Oh, it's so big. That was it. Thank you for joining me on that one. I feel a little better getting that done and realizing I had all that extra money in there now. So I was prepared. All right then, I will see you in the unstuffing video coming up next.